let's actually talk about personal statements as well, because that's also a component of like the application process. Can give us tips on personal statements, both for scholarships and for like university admission to the UK specifically. Or even generally, to be honest.
Yeah, so I have this formula for personal statement, and this is just, you have about 500 words for most personal statement, 1,000 if you're lucky. And then you want to divide that, say, in 4 or 5 paragraphs. And then what you want to do is, the first one is to give us a background of who you are, okay, in a way. And then, or what are you planning to do in a way, just a general background, a general context. And then go to what you've done in the past, and then the program itself that you're trying to apply. Say, what's the school about, what interests you in the program, and what you want to achieve from the program. And the last thing would be, what's your plan for the future? Like, what are you like looking to do going forward? So those are the 4 key things that I think it's really important. I want to know who you are. Okay, these personal statements, what's letting me into your story? So you have something that is catchy and punchy at the same time, ready to drive people further down. And then you then have an idea of, okay, you could talk about your academic qualifications or your education background in a way. So the first one is not education background, it's just general background of what personality or what drives you, what are you interested in doing, and then education background, and then the program you're looking to study, that is why the program and why the school. And then the last bit will be, okay, then what else or what next? So those are the key things that you want to cover in your personal statement.
Another common question that people always ask me, especially people that are interested in this scholarship and other scholarships, is that how do they answer the why this school question? So why do you want to study at this university? What are you looking for? Like, what about us is what is attracting you? So what would you say to that question? Like,
yeah, from experience reviewing people's essays, you see a lot of people hammering at top 20, top 30. I mean, just trying to re-articulate the ranking to those that know. I mean, they were the one who wrote the ranking statement. So you're trying to let them. So it doesn't make sense to me, rehashing that. So what you want to do is go granular, go for the people in the department, in the school, in the center, that you think their work inspires you, and that's why you're looking to. So instead of focusing on, say, university ranking, maybe you should work on, okay, how is this university rank in this subject that I'm interested in? So subject ranking might really be, though you might be applying to a university where the subject ranking is not really good, and then you go for the people in the department. So you always have something to tie you down, to tie your interest with the department. So go for people that are doing the work. I mean,
so like
go.
lecturers,
Yes, yeah. That I think, okay, yeah, this person's research interest or area of research is something that's driving you to come to that university or so. So I think that's one thing you want to go for in terms of why the university. And again, if the university is well specialized, say they have maybe London School of whatever, and then you also want to say, yeah, because I am currently studying this particular program, and I'm thinking of going for a specialized university or a college, then that's another way of thinking about your why of the university. So, and then, yeah, and again, if there's a very good academic community that you think you can benefit from, or where the university is located, you think, yeah, the environment would support your career development. Yeah. So if the university is in a place where it is highly industrialized and you think, yeah, they've got very top companies in that area, and you think, yes, that's a good place you want to position yourself because of easy access to relevant, say, placements or volunteering or engagement. So that's, or even trip to companies to know what they're doing. So those are the things you also want to bring forward in your wide
so
university.
avoid the marketing statement.
Yeah, just
the
run it.
ranking.
I mean, I'm a higher education scholar, and I have this aversion to metric. So there's this huge metricization of higher education going on, and that's also, I mean, that's for the market. So you want to be critical in a way. Yeah, recognize what the university is doing, but at the same time, then what does that mean for you?
Exactly. As a person.
Yeah.
So instead of focusing on the university as a whole, focus on what you want.
Yeah, what
and
does the
how
university represent to you?
Yeah, I think that's beautiful actually. So there's also something that keeps coming up. Obviously, I know the way scholarships are, not everybody gets selected, and there are many people that are watching this video right now that have gotten rejected for scholarships. They might be feeling discouraged. They might have just gotten a love letter right now, and I know that you've gotten rejected as well. I know that you mentioned one in 2016. I don't know if you had other rejections, but I want you to speak on rejections. Like, why do you think people get rejected, and for people that have been rejected, like, how can they improve their chances, moving forward? Or just speak on rejections generally. I don't know what your opinion is on rejections.
I don't know if there's anything about having a portfolio of failures, but at the point you want to keep tab, you want to know, okay, what have I done well? Okay, yeah, I've applied for this, I didn't get it, why? But you don't really have to kill yourself on understanding the why, because the reason might not be you, might even be the funding or the way the funding is structured, or the selection process. It's just cumbersome and you're not there, and it wasn't for you. So instead of you really focusing about the why you didn't get it, I don't think about what next. Okay, or what more can I do? So at every point, try to make sure that. So what I realized is that applying for anything in life, I mean, jobs or funding, there's this learning curve. You get better. The more you apply, the more you get better at it. Because you're now able to, you've spoken about yourself in different ways, using different flavors, different colors to describe who you are, what you do, to suit your CV, tailor your CV to things that you are interested in that company, or the company is interested in getting. So the same thing as funding as well. So you've tailored, so you're able to see yourself from, that kaleidoscopic view of who you are, and then you can bring that to light in every application. So you become efficient in a way to describe what you've done, articulate your plans, and what you're looking to achieve with the scholarship. So you get better at it. So not applying is not the way forward, because you don't want to get rejected. You would get it. I mean, we all had it. We all had, this time where it's not just you being selected. And then what some people are saying, hearing congratulations, you're getting unfortunately. So we have many no's, many unfortunately's, and then sometimes that one congratulation will just come and that will change the whole thing. So just keep looking forward to that yes. So once that, it's and that doesn't mean you won't get many unfortunately's. So and that
what
would.
do you think causes this unfortunately? Do you think it's something the candidates do, or you just think that it's beyond them? Maybe it's the system, or I don't know. Like, what do you think?
I mean, it's a barrage of factors that might be beyond you. Okay, take the Commonwealth scholarship, general scholarship, for instance. I mean, you have a pool of applicants from all over Nigeria applying for about 15 slots or so, and then even no matter how quality or your application is, or even your plan, how beautiful the plan is, you might not be applying to the funding committee have some strategic areas of priority. So if your application is not in that box, then you're not getting it. There's not, even no matter how excellent your application is. So in most cases, it's not really about you. Not you know if you've not done well. I mean, we all can tell if this is a shitty application or a good application. You can tell yourself that yes. So just give you 100%, and if you don't get it, don't get really drawn into it's because I'm not good enough. So you have to sort of leave that and think of, okay, what more can I do to get all, be strategic about your application. Look for scholarships or fundings that really in your, that you think, yes, I've got a very good chance.
Yeah.
So, and then create time to make something quality.
I always tell people that if you don't have a strong academic background, there's no point applying for a scholarship that specifies first class. Like, spend your, and there are professional scholarships, there are other scholarships, like, put your energy into those ones. That's actually what will help you. Anyways, so I also want to ask a question about your master's experience. Like, how was that? What was it like studying fully funded in the UK?
Yeah, getting a funding was, I think, now thinking back at what happened in 2018 when I got a funding and how people then struggle now at the moment, like trying to get through. When I see people funding their masters, it's like, no, I don't think I would have survived that if I was in that position. So I was lucky to have, you know, having to not worry about where your next stipend, because it's already been there, you know, for 12 months you're getting paid to study, and then you have this time. I didn't work for 12 months. I was there volunteering with cancer research, and then going to the library, attending classes. That was it for me. So, and also other things I was interested in doing. So I had that going on. So there was less pressure on, okay, you have to work to live, you have to work to pay the bills. So that wasn't there for me in that year. And then I was able to pursue my interests. I was able to say, okay, this is what I wanted to do. I started approaching potential supervisors for PhD. And for you to know how sort of ambitious I was when I started my master's. So I had it lined up. I knew what I wanted to do. And I was just, and in most cases, I wasn't really this, we have to do what's happening in the class. I saw, you know, when you come to a very different academic environment and you see this sea of knowledge or sea of books that you want to devour, so you just go there and like, okay, this is the course outline, but this is my own outline. So you have that, and then you try to work around the demands of you passing. Of course, you want to pass and carry on. But also, that opportunity to be able to pursue or to chase what I was interested in as a scholar was there for me. And luckily, I was able to manage it really well. And I didn't get dropped out of the program. But it was really an inspiring thing, a liberating moment for me to be able to say, yes, I can actually pursue it. I mean, I can have interest and pursue. So that was, and that's different from where you have been teach to test. Okay, get this outline out and then do your exam and get a grade. I wasn't focused about it. I was not really interested in the grade because, you know, I'm not here to prove myself to be, I had a first class. I had a distinction in college.
Okay.
In college, I had, so then I was not coming here to say, yes, I think I've proven my point in terms of, but then it's okay, let me just, so I was able to focus on what I wanted to do post-masters. So which was really a great one for me. But there are other shocks, very rudely in a way, in terms of culture, figuring out what to eat. I mean, that was also one thing. And what event to attend, how to go about networking. If you're a scholar in Scotland, moving down to England where things are happening was also a big deal as well. So if you're considering, you have to sort of, but there are other regional activities, but things were really happening in London or down the south. So that was also one thing that, that I felt, okay, probably if I'd been down here, maybe more networking would have happened. But then we also had some programs that they brought to Scotland for us to enjoy, which was, I mean, really good. And I had very good friends. Then the Nigerian community was really small in a way because people that were there were probably few self-funded. And most of us were all scholars. So it's either you're on PTDF or you're on Chivney, you're on Commonwealth, you're on African Excel. So everyone around you is a scholar in a way. You get it. So you're just there and then doing your thing.
Yeah. Let me check the sound. Yeah. Okay. That's actually a very beautiful thing, and I like that this is my final question for this video. Obviously, you said that you were surrounded by a lot of scholars, cheating scholars, PT scholarship, you said, but different
I think it's the Petroleum Development Fund.
So from like your interactions with them, for anybody watching this video, final words that wants to become a scholar, what were like common characteristics or personalities or like common threads in their works and in their behaviors that you saw that you think that people watching this can apply to their lives, like moving forward?
Yeah, so I would say that explore the opportunity to network. So because we are there, most people, apart from those that school abroad, coming out of that environment and thinking, okay, we're still trying to figure out what's happening here. What are we doing? So a lot of questions. People are still, is this the right course for me? Is this the right path? Am I really doing the right? So people are still figuring out. So the opportunity to connect or to link up is not really there, but you have to create.
So I'm thinking about people that have not gotten a scholarship yet. So like, the last video you talked about, being ambitious, being hardworking. So you're saying that it's different. So let me ask the question again. I'm asking you for characteristics of scholars, though, not like how they.
Okay, yeah, I get it now.
Personality trait.
Okay, I get what you mean now. Yes, I think.
So don't laugh, don't worry. It doesn't look the same. I mean, okay, it's 2 bars.
Okay.
Okay, so
yeah, I think I get a question now.
Piggyback on what you said, you said interacted with a lot of scholars that have won like different scholarships. There are people that here that are watching this that also want to be scholars. So from your experience, people that have gotten selected for scholarships, what kind of personality traits do they have? What kind of behaviors, what kind of activities do you think that they engaged in prior to getting the scholarship that helped them to secure the scholarship? Yeah.
Okay, I think the first thing is ambition.
Yeah.
You have something that you really want to do, have an eye on something, and have a way of articulating that ambition. Okay, this is what I want to do, or this is who I am, or this is who I used to be, this is who I am now, and this is what I can do if given a capacity. So you want to show that, yes, you've got something going on before now, and now at the moment you're doing this, but you want to do this. And having this scholarship or getting this opportunity will allow me to do more. So that's how you want to position yourself as a scholar. And looking at people that I interacted with, a lot of them, have done something really great. Community development, facilitation, or even being in volunteering. I've seen people that just went there teaching for 2 years on a stipend, or leading a particular company or driving a movement that is useful for their community. And yeah, they've got something to tell. You have a story to tell about you, or probably you survived something that no one had gone through. And then you have this amazing story that you can tell. At the same time, with those challenges, you're able to come to say, okay, yes, I still have something that I'm really passionate about that I can do. I have something to bring to it. I can contribute to this goal, this problem. I have an idea to solve this. So, that say positioning or that word view, I think is really important as well to bring forward in a way. And a lot of them were people that were ready to say connect and network, develop themselves, So you should be ready to learn and get things going for you, no matter how little the opportunity is. So it's not about you having loads of it, but can you be an alchemy of that alchemist of making things out of not whatever you have in a way, of course. So with the little opportunity you've got, what can you do with that? So that's what I think most of them have. And they had very difficult stories about mine, and then how you turning that to something, interesting. What's that sheer interest to be something, to achieve, regardless of what resources you have, and so yeah, which is the difficult thing to do in an environment that is not really supportive, that you don't really have the support system. As much as communitarian or collective that we think we are as a society, you still see that people, do things in a way that they are in that moment doing things themselves, and then so I think it's that characteristic of being having that grit to, regardless of how difficult it is, you are ready to surmount it and stick at your goals. Yeah.
It's actually amazing, and I'm sure that everybody that's watching this has learned a whole lot from you.
I think so.
Thank you for all of the insights. I've learned a lot from you as well, which I'm also going to be taking notes.
Interesting.
Yeah, I've learned a lot, but we can talk about it off camera. But anyways, thank you so much for coming on the show, Dr. Abbas. It was amazing learning from you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, look out for future videos, and go check out his work as well, his research work. He's actually a hot cake. Yeah, so I think I'll put a link to whatever he wants us to share.
Just a cupcake.
We'll put it there. Hey, cupcake. All right, no problem. All right, guys. Bye.